Hello, hello, hello. This is Fro, and welcome back to episode 10 of Stoneblock 4. And today we're here in the applied logistics area, and downstairs is the chicken area. And yeah, I've been doing stuff in between episodes. I've been setting up all our mechanism machines to make us all the different alloys, and they have now all their fillings. So there's an obsidian one, there's a diamond one, there's a redstone one, and there's a coal one. So this one is set up to make steel, and yeah, we just have everything working now for us. The crusher can crush different dusts for us. I have been setting up the entro crystals, which you need to get deeper into applied logistics. I automated all the charge Certus cords. We have now a crystal assembler to get more advanced machines for applied logistics. Cell workbench. Chest, matter condenser, and this one is going to be important for today, for the start of today. And yeah, I expanded the crafting area, so auto crafting is now full up and running. This guy is fully automated, and we have more than enough processing power at the moment, which I can always expand if need be. And then on the other side, I made the quantum ring, which in the last episode, of course, we added to the world engine. So I kind of want to hook up the world engine and the recipes to our quantum ring. Now, I have never done this before in a playthrough, so that's going to be interesting. And I'm just filling up this matter condenser with matter. The string chicken is doing that at the moment. Over here. I leveled up the string chicken to be maxed out. And it's just getting all the matter into the matter condenser, and that just can run. Why are we doing that? Because we need a singularity to make our we're almost there, to make our entangled quantum, oh god, I forgot the name. Purple squiggly thing. Quantum entangled singularity. Yeah, that's it. We're almost there, so yeah. And in the meantime, I've been setting up all the stuff. They've got a bunch more chickens. All these chickens I've added as I needed them for automation and everything. And I think the thing we're going to do today is then get the quantum ring up and running and make sure it also works on the other side, in the other dimension. There it is! We got a singularity. Quest completed the matter condenser. Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna be big. The matter condenser. Critical for creating massive storage links. Yeah. I know. We need the quantum network bridges. So I already built all of this. There's one in between, the wireless access point. Let's quickly build that. That shouldn't be a problem. I think wireless receiver. Well, there it is. We need that for the access point, I think. Yeah, there we go. That's the access point. And the other one was the wireless pattern terminal. Not the pattern encoding terminal. I want a crafting terminal. That's the one I want. Need a wireless terminal first. Oh, that's actually quite a few bits and bobs we need for that. Okay, this I can make. So that's an easy build. Oh, I automated making Certus core. No, not Certus, Fluix crystals. So that's what you can see here. Kind of like that you can now see into this and see what's going on. It's also, I also made this for the making of the Entro ingots. I'm not sure what they're called. And I need an ME terminal. Can quickly make that as well. There it is, ME terminal. I need one more dense cell. There it is. Dense energy cell, and that should make us the terminal. Wait, I already made a wireless receiver. Oh, that's in this one, of course. So, wireless receiver again. Yeah, I'm quite happy with the whole setup. It looks tight, and I'm pretty sure we can expand into these walls with the other tech mods that we are gonna encounter, and maybe the magic mods. Okay, that's that one. Wireless crafting terminal. There we go. That gave us a lot of quests, I think. At least it gave us this one, and it's already connected this one. So now we need 2 times the quantum entangled singularity. And from what I understand, we need to blow it up. So I've got this tiny TNT, and that should not damage the rest of the base. And if so, well, that's my own fault, right? So let's see what happens. Where did they go? Did they went to the floor? Oh no. Did I blow them up? Wait, I thought that was the way to bake them. It made a sound, so you would say that... The hell? I'm pretty sure that was the way I needed to do it. Maybe I should have done a bit more research. To create a connection place. Yeah. They are crafted by causing a reaction between an ender pearl or ender dust and... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I needed it to ender dust, right? Guess what I didn't have. Oh boy. Okay, so I'll be right back with you guys when I've got another singularity made. No. Oh, read, Pharaoh, read. Be right back. Right. I'm running into a problem. If I have the quantum ring on and I'm exporting for other matter into here, I'm getting power outages and I'm losing power. Now I do have all these guys running on full, but doesn't seem like it's enough. Yeah, I'm barely holding on with power. So I think power issues is the theme of the episode, and we have to look into better power. As I am more trying to figure stuff out in this walkthrough and not just doing everything I used to do, just to get quickly to the pack, I kind of am thinking about maybe going Powah. Though I have never built a power reactor. Reactors will not accept water in this pack. Reactors are where, these will burn up uraninite, using coal and redstone to generate a ton of power. To build one, you need 36 reactor blocks in your inventory. Right-clicking to place it down will automatically build out the 3x4x3 structure in this room. Uraninite is made in the energizing orb, which requires the heat bolt engine upgrade. Water is not consumed by hitting U on a reactor block in JEI. Does that also work from here? No. Okay. Reactor core. Oh. Reactor. Okay, just reactor. I've never really played a lot around with Powah, so I think that would be a cool way to 125, 500 FE protect. Even the basic reactor will give me more than blazing crystal, and we need to make that. Yeah, that's very possible. Niotic. Then we're getting into this. Niotic crystal. What is a niotic crystal? It's a diamond. Okay, that's still not too hard. Spirited crystal, that's emerald. Okay, this seems like, and then the nitro, 250,000 FE per tick. That's gonna help us a lot. But is it possible for us to make? Nether star. Okay, no, that one is still out of reach, but the spirited one we should be able to reach. Enderium, netherite, still no real scary stuff in there. So I think the reactor is the route we're going to take. Now it said if I hold U, I could see the coolants. Solid coolants. Okay, so you can put in coolants, you can put in blue ice, dry ice. You can also have essence, fluid XP. Time fluid's the best, yeah, that's, and dragon's breath, yeah, I'm not. Molten fluxite. Fortron. There's a way for us to make Fortron. Molten ender. Polymorphic. XP juice. I feel... Oh no, the solid coolants are worse. Okay, so I feel we should be able to get some XP. XP fluid would be an option. If we just run the mob farm. How hard is it to make molten fluxite? Which means we have to make fluxite. Okay, now that's a bit of too much. Okay, we can make the XP fluid, I guess. Now this is going to take a lot of crafting. And we need dielectric paste, so I need to teach the system how to make dielectric paste. The rest we should have. I think I've got a clay chicken. So, okay, let's teach the system how to make a basic reactor. We'll work from there. For now, I just need power anyway, so we'll make the ones that we don't have to make in the... We'll make one that we... Right. So we need that one reactor. Then basic reactor. The hardened reactor is still... And the blazing reactor can still make without the world engine. And then you get an analytic, and that's one is with world engine. So I think getting up to a blazing reactor is not a bad idea. Now I do feel like we can make a lot of this stuff just automatically. So let's figure that out. Because yeah, as soon as I turn on the quantum rings, my whole ME network just implodes. I really need the power. Oh, I also need to figure out where I get uranite from. There's a chicken. That's a uranium chicken. Okay, there's no uraninite chicken. So how do you make uraninite? From uranium. Okay, with the energizing, but that... Is that the only option? That would mean I need to... It's costing me 30,000 FE to make one. Huh. Energized smelter? No, that's a raw uranite. Jesus. Okay, so only with energizing we can make uranite. 1-to-1. Okay, let's first focus on all the stuff we need for the reactors. No, I should... Oh, I don't know why I do that. I now have a screen for that, but... No, I should focus then on the empowering stuff from Powah. Oh, God. We need... Please, when I press enter. We need these guys. And we need this guy. Oh, and that also needs the dielectric casing. Okay, so let's teach you how to make a dielectric casing. This one. The electric casing. I think I'm saying that wrong. Then also need to teach you how to make the dielectric these rods. Which means I also need to teach you how to make iron bars. Which also means I need to teach you. I could just teach you to do this. That's easier. So that's the casing. Again, I don't know why I walked through that way, but fine. Okay, so that's the casing. Basic capacitor. So I'm gonna need to teach you how to make a capacitor. Yes. And then I need to teach you how to make a tiny capacitor. Oh, and I need to teach you how to make a capacitor. There. So that's the basic stuff. Right? That's the basic stuff. Move some stuff around here. Just so I get everything themed here. Okay, so now we want to make this guy. Oh, I should teach you how to make a block of quartz. Right. And then I also need to teach you how to make this guy. Oh, I didn't teach you how to... Oh, yeah, no, I did teach it, but I still need to put it in. And now we're getting to the energized steel. Okay, I think I need to set up a few things so we can make the energized steel, and automating that is going to be a bit of a thing. So let me just first make one of these rods. Block of redstone, dielectric paste. I didn't teach you that. Dielectric paste. And what was the other one? A block of redstone. There. Oh, and this thing you need to make with an advanced control circuit fused quartz, which means I can make no, I can't make fused quartz. Can I? No. Okay, so I need to set up a few things to make all these parts, but yeah, we're gonna set up some power. Got a whole beautiful empty wall here to start our journey into power and into the reactors. So let me set up all the energizers and everything, and I'll be right back with you. Right. I've been busy. I've been trying to make I've made the energizing rods. And I made the energizing orb from Powah, and this is the main way to get your different ingredients, as I understand it. I'm going to try to automate it, but I have never done this before. So I'm going to try to see if this works. I have no idea. So it is this mode in blocking mode, which there. Do not push crafting ingredients if inventory contains a pattern input. So I think it should just put in the stuff into the energizing orb. The question is if it does that. So that's the first thing we need to do. And it's called energized steel. Energized steel is the first thing we want to automate on this. So let's see. Whoops. This one, and then, because as far as I know, you can only do one at a time. If you do push multiple things into that energizing orb, it won't work. Okay. Okay, it does push into it. That's good. We just need to extract it again. So I guess an export bus will get it into the system. Let's see if that works. I want to use a bit more of a cleaner cable there. That looks nicer. Yeah, let's see if I'm gonna get an export bus. No, import bus. I need to import it into the system. Import. Oh, I don't have an import bus recipe. Well, let's quickly make that. Import, export, import bus. Go. Put that in the system as well. And now give me an import bus. There we go, import bus. And we need this import bus to only import the stuff. It automatically does that, by the way. The energized steel. It is gone. Did it finish the recipe? That's the next question. It did. Okay, let's make a few more of these just to stress test this. That is going perfectly. Amazing. Right. That means these two can go away. We already made these two. And I think it's time to look at a reactor now. Why am I just doing the basic and stuff? Because I think if I'm gonna go more up to the hardened and the blazing, our current power setup won't keep up, and that's probably not a good idea. The guides, let me check the guide, because it said something about... Oh, I do need to make uraninite if I want to. Okay, 36 reactor blocks, that's the one I was looking for, and it said... Okay, uraninite, that's the next thing we need to figure. I think is that just uranium and then... uranium chicken? Is it just uranium going to the energy? Yeah. Okay. Redstone chicken and ender pearl chicken. We have those, and we have tier 7 seeds. So this shouldn't be too big of a problem. Where is the redstone chicken? There it is. And ender pearl chicken. Okay, let's give our chicken a little breed up here. Oh, I was afraid I hadn't have a higher tier seed, but no. Uranium chicken, there we go. I am full. I do need to make a roost and a thing. We can do that quickly. Just put the chickens back to where they need to be. Go, and the redstone chicken. Did I teach you how to make roosts? No, you should do that. It's an annoying recipe, to be honest. Also means that I need to teach you how to make a composter. And it also just means I probably need to teach you how to make slabs. Alternate items. Yeah, okay, cool. Don't know why I said 2, but I have one ready for the go. A spruce drawer. Still got the pullers. Yeah, okay, I think I've got everything. So, let's just do this. And this. And now I'm pretty sure that I can't use the seeds on... No, exactly. We need to get rid of these seeds. Do I have tier 7 chicken already somewhere? Thought so. Thought I made tier 7 seeds for chicken. Which chicken was that? This one? Yeah, Chris Marine. It's got the tier 7 seed. And you should now make uranium. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Put this in here. Lock the drawer. Put in a puller module and set it to the top. And we now will... let me check if the configurator is... Okay. Need to add these guys. There we go. That's it. That's all we needed to do to get some uranium going. Oh, not you. Which is perfect. Let me throw these back in. And this. I've got a messy inventory. There we go. Some tools I don't need at the moment. Right. Okay, back to automating power. So that means we could automate uraninite as well. By means of this. And throw that also into the energizing orb. Let's test it, just to be sure. Let's give me 2. Oh, no, it won't work, because the importer doesn't import uraninite at the moment. Now it does. And we're getting uraninite on demand. Perfect. Yeah, that is perfect. Okay, so that means we should be able to make the basic reactor. Did I made some recipes? Yeah, yeah, the basic reactor, and then we need what did it say? 36. It's got everything. Let's start it. And when I got it back, we'll check out how to make the reactor. See you in a moment. I have got myself the reactor casings, and it said something about just put one down and... Oh. Holding the right button. I guess I'm just going to put it here for now. Oh, it just builds itself. Right. Okay. That's a reactor. So I'm guessing uraninite goes in here, and we need redstone and coolant. So I need to figure out. I guess there's an import and an export side to it. Here too. Buckets. Set buckets over here. This says RF, so I'm guessing. Give us some more room to work around it. I guess we export. Oh, I need to check out what kinds of coolants. I completely forgot. Oh, no. We need coolants. Vortron seems like a plausible one. Molten Ender. Do you do for the polymorphic fluids? No, I don't feel like I want to do that. That needs a lot of automation. Let's see. Experience, we could run down our. Molten Ender. Feed a cow, IF Ender to create this fluid cow. Oh. Right click a cow with a certain item to transform it into a baby fluid cow made by feed a cow. IF Ender consumes the item, spawns a baby fluid cow that grows up over time. Then there was something about. I think there's something about. We can do that. Fluid cow is within our reach easily. Which mod is that again? Is it just called fluid cow? It is. A fluid cow. Drop an anvil on a fluid cow to capture it. Yes, would that be enough to give us molten ender as coolant? That would be the easiest way. Let's feed a cow and a pearl. I mean an eye of ender. No, I mean, don't know why I picked up the eye of ender. I could have just found it in the system, but fine. One eye of ender, and I should have a cow downstairs. Hello. That gave us a bunch of quests. Okay. Do I still have the leash? I might have in the. So we now just have to wait till it grows up. In 4 minutes. Okay, interesting. Well, I'll give it a few minutes, and I'll. In the meantime, I'll get a cow jar and an anvil, and I'll see you back when we drop an anvil on a cow. That seems like a good idea. Be right back. Alright, the cow has grown. Let's pick it up. Let's make a hole in the corner. 2, 3, I guess. put down the jar. Ooh, they emit light. Yeah, you could use them as lights for decoration. Release the cow. And we have an anvil. And this should... Oh, that's not the anvil. This should... hit the cow. And... we've got a molten ender fluid cow. Cool, 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 cool. Now I want to see how it works instead of making more stuff. Okay, so we say get it from there. That fills up. And push in here. It said redstone and coal. I'm just gonna turn it on and see how it works, and then I'll automate it. Run some cables towards it. Redstone, coal, and uraninite. Just want to see if the cow keeps up with it. And the chicken, but the chicken I can train to be a better chicken. And just keep a gigantic backlog of uranium. That's not going to be too difficult. Okay, so we're making uraninite. I think I'm going to set up a separate thing like this that's just going to constantly make uraninite, because if we're going to use this if we're going to use this to make our base go, we should be doing that. So it's going up. It says 2000 degrees. It's making power. 210 FE per tick. 205, 203, 202. Why is it going down? Why is that going down? What can I do to improve that? Does it have to do with the temperature? Oh right, I made the blazing reactor. It's now all fully automated. It goes through the laser thingies. I didn't go any further than that because I think I'm gonna have severe power problems if I go up to the Niotic. Can I add this, by the way, up to the Niotic level? And I kind of want to do this automated over the world engine, but that's going to be fixed after we place this reactor. Now, I hooked up everything on the basic reactor, but it doesn't output a lot of power, as we saw. So I am going to tear this one down and put in the hardened reactor, and we should get... Oh, that's nice, actually. That just explodes. So yeah. Bang. And I guess I need to hook up a few things to make it work again. Or are you instantly working now? You're not getting the coolant. That's the only problem. Why are you not getting the coolant? Okay, that works. Okay, so now we're getting coolant into the machine, and this probably... Oh no, that's a redstone. That's just to turn it on and off. Oh. Huh. That's interesting. I could rearrange a few things underneath here. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, okay. Oh, it connects there as well. What? So why are you refusing to connect on that side? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well. Reshuffled everything and there it is, connected up again. So you should still be exporting coal. You should be exporting redstone. Yeah, that's all full up. Coolant. Let's turn it on, see what happens. Okay, yeah, the coolant is indeed going down. And how much power am I producing now? Oh, am I actually exporting it? Probably not. Or did I fill up my whole system already? Oh. Where did I... Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, okay. It indeed didn't... Generating 4.1 FE per tick. Generating factor 5k FET. Maximum extract 40k FE per tick, but... Yeah, at least we're way better off than we were. And with this power update, we could make the Niotic ones. But I think that's going to be something for our next episode. At least we now have power, and I'm going to hook up the world engine. So see you in a moment after I cleared this up, and we're going to hook up the world engine with the quantum ring. So see you in a moment. Right. I got all these guys upgraded to the blazing tier as well. So hopefully it shows us. Yeah, I do need to get myself a singularity. So let's not make the same mistake I did the last time and prepare ourselves accordingly. Get some tiny TNT and get some Ender. Tender? No, not tender. Ender. Ender dust. Let's make sure it was Ender dust. Quantum. This one. Ender dust. Singularity. Boom. Okay, let's try this again. So, Ender dust. Singularity. Whoops. And the boom. Yes! It should start working. It is working. Which then also means we could get a pattern provider. So we got the cables. So I should be able to just... Okay, why are you not... Okay, it's connecting there. Oh, it just connects only to the middle ones. Okay, that I didn't know. It's the first time I'm using this thing, so... Lots of firsts in this episode and in this series. So I hope you guys enjoy. There it is. There is that. Okay, let's go home and get ourselves a pattern provider. So we hook up the pattern provider here. It is getting a channel. Rename to World Engine. So now a World Engine pattern provider. Hey, there it is. Okay, so we can now put in recipes directly into the World Engine. Just need to make sure that it's getting all the power it needs. Yeah, that means the quantum rings are now working. We got our World Engine hooked up, which is amazing. Guys, I think that's going to be it for me. We got the quantum ring going. We've got power from Powah, and it's working. So I'm gonna see you guys next time, and we'll kind of get some nether stars. See you next time. Bye bye.